You're.
Oh shit, issue 1 was kind of whack. Let's see what issue 2 is like. Winners always cheat. For me, villainy. For me, again, Sonic Starship. I can't see what that. Richardson State University. Well, at least I'm college educated, I think. I hope. Operation days begin the same as any other day. I mean, they kind of have to. You can't do much when I'm asleep, and I don't want to smell like shit. So that means head into the locker room like usual, as you should. Clean that ass. There's an intangible difference when we're getting ready for an operation instead of a normal work day, I'd say that. The locker room has an air of tension to it, in addition to the usual order. That's probably because everybody's all naked. People are giving each other nervous glances, so cracking bad jokes to calm the nerves, talking about each other's dicks. Hey, oh,
Bruh.
I mean, it's not like anyone expects to die on a thing. Superheroes don't kill. One of the perks of being on this side of it. Well, unless they're Batman, and then you just getting your bones broken every day of your life, forever. Still, getting hit in the head enough times has the consequences, as Mace found out, or the legs if you ask John Kess. So I mean, we have every right to be nervous. Shit, I know I am. And you know what that means? It gives you the poops and you have the diarrheas.
What?
Not Dave though, he's actually excited about the whole thing. I know, big shock, just blew your mind.
Morning, buddy. You know what today is?
Hump day!
Yeah, it's
Operation Day! Oh boy, I'm so excited. I've got that tingly feeling in my bones.
He has an erection.
What?
That's more than I needed to know.
Indeed.
Aren't you excited too? I hear this is a big one.
Phrasing. Sometimes I wonder if Dave makes these little slips on purpose just to screw with me. I'm not sure if that's better than them being Freudian.
Oh yeah, you know me. My excitement levels are like at full friggin' capacity.
Full freaking capacity.
I live to get powerbombed by masked millionaires with messiah complexes.
Huh.
Oh, I don't think any superheroes will be there this time. I heard this is something totally different. They'll never expect it.
Never. Pretty sure he said something like that every time. If they were a weatherman, every day would be sunny. Yeah. Cloudy with a chance of Lord Bedlam's balls in his mouth.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Well, just in case they do expect it, I'd better make sure I have time to stretch. See you in the main hall.
Gotta stretch it. As in the side, if you're thinking of starting a career as a henchman for some insane reason, never forget to stretch. You think this would be obvious, but tons of people totally skip it. And what happens when you skip it? You rip up a hole.
Oh my
Trust me, the last thing you want to do is pull a hammy while running from some Cape Adonis type, because they will not miss an opportunity to look cool. They'll uppercut you into orbit and strike a pose regardless. Yeah, that's the reason why you need to stretch. That happened to one of my buddies, Mordecai. Fun enough guy to watch a basketball game with, but not quite as funny as he thought he was. Kept trying to call himself Mordecai the Henchman. Well, at least it's not Mordecai the Munchman. But it never took. Hey, you know, in hindsight, he was a bit of a schmuck. Of course, this stretching stuff goes both ways. We once got away from Red Phantom totally unscathed because his calf cramped during his big entrance. Bonus lesson, don't jump through a window if you don't have to. Funny. After freshening up, cleaning this butthole and whatnot, and getting my stretch on, I head to the main hall. Before I even get there, I can hear the hum of the jet helicopter things powering up. I think we call those Bedlamcopters, but I hope I'm wrong. Probably not. Shit, I think I'm actually a little late because Lord Bedlam's already arrived at his podium. Not that I miss much. Lord Bedlam likes to give a motivational speech before operations, and, well, it's about to be a doozy.
The shadowy masters who control our society are growing nervous, my comrades! With their hold on the artisanal baloney industry shattered, They see the writing on the wall.
What's good with this guy in baloney?
And that writing says they are the ones who are ruining the weekend for everyone. Not the righteous masses who just want the orc barbarians to stop wearing jeans.
Wait, what? Yeah, you get the picture. We don't actually get briefed on the details of these things. Only Lord Bedlam and a handful of his top ass kisses. You already know Dave is one of them. Know what's going on. Need to know basis, I guess.
I know that each and every one of you are dedicated to our noble cause, and that you will follow both my own orders as well as your captain's without question.
Oh, there's captains.
Seriously, no questions, no chit-chat, and no scuttlebutt.
No
If you're all
scuttlebutt.
being a bunch of chatty Cathy gossip queens, then it makes us look bad, and we need to look our best today.
I feel like that's the HR issue. Chatty Cathy gossip queens. Can't be saying that to your henchmen. That's sexual harassment? What? Who are we impressing? The rent-a-cops at whatever place we're sticking up certainly won't care. Probably about baloney for sure. Besides, how professional can we look in purple spandex? You'd be surprised.
Now go forth, my comrades, and let loose the hounds of our endless parade of glory!
Glory! I don't think Lord Bedlam's writes these speeches down. If he does, he certainly doesn't have an editor. Anyone who shares my feelings on Lord Bedlam's eloquence certainly isn't letting it show, though, and I follow suit. I can't bring myself to chill wildly like Dave, but I can dutifully fall in step with him as we head to our proverbial chariot. As we file into one of the Bedlam copters, I can hear the roof opening for us with a groan.
Oh, this is it! You ready, buddy?
Oh boy. Don't call me that.
Only if you stop calling me buddy for the day. Just like, keep it professional, alright? You're my supervisor, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay, you got it! Fellow Bedlamites?
Oh, that's even worse. As we strap into our seats, the engines roar to life. And like that, we're off. Wherever we're going is further away than usual. This flight is getting kinda long. I'm not the only one that realizes it either. Some of the guys have been exchanging confused looks. Eventually, though, the pilot makes an announcement.
All right, meat shields, put on your makeup and hold on to your eyeballs because we're in the pipe and going in hot.
Meat shields is offensive.
Actually, we're third in line in, so we're in a holding pattern for a bit. Then we're balls to the wall with foils locked and guns blazing. Woo!
Foils locked? I'm pretty sure these things don't have any guns. I'm also pretty sure that we train most of our pilots with video games and film clips since we don't have any actual flight simulators. You already know they're watching Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick. Yet through some miracle, we don't crash during our descent and move to join the henchmen that are already on the ground. What the hell happened to this place? Sliding down one of the Bedlam copter's rappel cables sends me through a hole in the roof of whatever building we were hovering over and lands me in some kind of tech office. At least it was an office. Our hole in the roof isn't the only one. There are at least 3 that I count. One for each Bedlam copter, I guess, and a few smaller holes in the walls that are probably from weapons fire. A lot of the equipment has been wrecked, but what's left looks impressive. This is definitely fancier stuff than we usually appropriate. Can't figure out what it is though. Robotics, app development, I'm not sure. They broke into Google. Most of the other henchmen seems to have moved on, but half a dozen stand guard over the few scientists that have been rounded up. Now the whole squad stands in the middle of the room with Lord Bedlam at their head and me questioning why I'm playing this game.
Excellent! Reinforcements! You lot!
He points toward my squad. Damn it, I know what's next.
You shall remain here as our rear guard!
Oh, not the
The
rear.
rest of you, with me!
Nobody ever wants to be rear.
No problem, Lord Bedlam. You heard him, squad! We're the rear guard, and the rest are going with him!
Yeah, we heard him,
That
bro.
last part isn't really relevant to us, but I just wanted to make sure you heard.
Okay. There's a cheer from the other squads, and they rush to join the others as they follow Lord Bedlam through a nearby door and out of sight. The rest of us aren't cheering. Here's the thing about being a rear guard. You're guarding the entrance and exit, right? So while your job is pretty uneventful, if nothing goes wrong, you're also the first line of defense against the outside. You follow me? If a superhero shows up, we're the ones they'll run into first, or run over, to be more accurate.
Oh boy, the rear guard! What an honor! Gosh, how long has it been since we've been selected for that?
Oh God. Get your head out of his ass.
Last year, I think. Some lady with wings broke your clavicle.
Oh, right! I sacrificed my body for the glory of Lord Bedlam.
Hey, yo. He sacrificed his body so he could rob a smartwatch factory. Not even the good ones, just some cheap knockoffs. Look like they came with a kid's meal. Oh, no.
Hopefully Lord Bedlam's glory will come sacrifice-free.
Reminds me of the Rugrats. The Rugrats watch. They used to come in the Happy Meals back in the day. Or whatever kids movie used to come out.
But if it doesn't, we'll be ready! Right, team?
No.
Sure.
Take up a position next to a window on the opposite side of the room as the captive scientists. I want to be as far away from them as possible. You feel me? Sure, we'll let them go when we leave, but that's the one thing we do that really bugs me. Stealing is, whatever. It's just stuff, but taking hostages, that can't be a fun thing to go through. I pull my stun baton from my belt, start messing with it to take my mind off of the sciences. Ayo.
Bruh.
Plus, I need to make sure it works. Sometimes these things short out, and I have a feeling I'll need it. This place is big time. It's just got that feel. That means we're going to attract attention, and that means... Ah, shit. Suddenly, something explodes through the wall to my right. Dave and I are flung forward and tumble to the floor as quickly as I can. I scramble to my feet, grasping my baton, because my baton is big, and it's gonna save me.
What?
However, as I turn to face the source of the explosion, my jaw drops. Oh shit, it's Iron Man. A superhero showing up isn't a surprise, but that's Shining Nova. Shining goddamn Nova. As in the person that took down the Skull Syndicate and went toe-to-toe with Dr. Calamity's Supreme Ultra Deathbot. That is a mouthful. Say that 3 times in a row. Shit. We are screwed. We are completely screwed.
I'm the factor here, so I'm only gonna see this once. There's no way you can beat me. That means you can either give yourselves up or get your asses kicked.
We're most likely gonna get our asses kicked.
Your call. I can't make it for you.
I really considered just giving up this time around, but I should have known better by taking any time to think at all. I've given Dave a vast edge in reaction time. Oh boy.
For Lord Bedlam! Charge!
Oh, Dave. Dave and most of the other henchmen charge wildly. Some raise their stun batons, others fire with their beam weapons. It goes about as well as you'd expect. Oh my. Iron Man just clapped them cheeks. And I'm just standing there in awe. What henchmen that are left seem to be fleeing. The ones that are further away than me, at least I'm maybe 5 meters from Shining Nova, and he's staring right at me. Oh God, he's staring right at me.
Hey.
Sup?
What's up? Now, do I attack? Do I surrender? Or do I die for cover? I'ma attack. Nah, I'ma die for cover. Nah. Choices. I don't know what to do with my life. I'm feeling toxic today. Let's attack. Screw it.
Hiya!
I raise my stun baton and leap through the air like some majestic henchman basketball star, about to dunk all over Shining Nova's face. Call me LeBron James. For just a second, I look cooler than I have ever looked in my entire life. And this is not gonna go well. Oh. Then my baton collides with Shining Nova's shoulder and does absolutely nothing. Cause it's a suit of armor.
Well, this is unfortunate.
Oof. Nova's punch sends me flying across the room. I'm pretty sure I pass out for a second as I crash into the ground. And when I come to, my vision is pretty spotty. It sounds like I got a concussion.
I wasn't very smart, but I'll give you bonus points for style. That was one of the better of the sleep looks you've had in a while.
Oh, I got a compliment.
Thanks. I'm all about looking good.
Hey, some people say it's better to look good than to feel good.
Bruh.
Fair.
I'd say the jury's still out on that one.
I struggle to my knees, blinking and glancing about as I try to regain some sense of where I am. As I look around, I realize just where I've landed. A few yards to my right are the engineers that Lord Bellum took as captives, and not far to my left is a door leading further into the facility. They're still tied up, so they can't escape. Maybe that's why Nova isn't rushing to finish me off. Hey yo, fear for their safety. To be honest, I have the exact same fear. This is just a job. I don't want to hurt these people. Then again, Nova doesn't know that. Maybe I could bluff my way out of this. Or should I just make a break for the door and hope for the best? Pretend to threaten them. I grab my communicator from my belt with a cylindrical shape and blinking red light. It could easily be confused for a small explosive.
Okay, enough playing around, hero. Back off or these hostages and I are headed to the same place. That's hell. Because this is a bomb. I'm threatening them with a bomb.
You didn't have to explain it like that.
Are you now?
Oh god, Iron Man's about to clap the cheeks.
Oh yeah, man. I'll do it. For realsies.
What the for realsies?
Right. Do me a favor. Look in my eyes. What do you see?
I feel like this is a poor setting for karaoke.
I'm speaking literally.
Oh, a visor?
Right. And what do you think that visor can do?
See things real good?
And scan them.
And... Oh.
Aw.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's not a bomb.
No, it's not. Almost had you, though.
Yeah, not really.
Not even a little.
Ah, just not my day, is it?
Sure isn't. Okay, this is just a tranquilizer, so it won't hurt, but you're gonna feel pretty groggy when you come to.
That's nice of you. A hatch pops open on the side of Nova's wrist, revealing a small dart gun.
Sweet dreams.
Okay, night-night. Even though being put to sleep is better than being knocked unconscious, in this case, it doesn't feel like I'm snoozing in my bed. Instead, it's a deep, dreamless slumber. 1 second, all I see is blackness, and then the next.
Onwards, my loyal compatriots! Onwards towards retreat!
Imagine being hungover and hearing that when you wake up. You'll get the massive headache. I jolt upwards with a start. Was that Lord Bedlam? Did he say retreat? I look back and forth in confusion, trying to figure out what's happening. Lord Bedlam and a throng of battered henchmen appeared to be making their way towards a hole in the wall, a glory hole in the wall. But one of the Bedlam copters has extended its ramp. I don't see the other two. Is it the only one left? Shit, I better hurry and get on it. I use some nearby debris to pull myself to my feet, pull the dart from my neck, and then hobble towards the ramp as quickly as I can. As I get closer, I see someone waving from inside.
Hey, Stan,
Of course,
you're
it's
alive!
this baboon.
You thought I died?
Well, you kind of looked like it.
And you didn't check? Never mind. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Let's get the hell out of here. I start to drag my groggy carcass towards the bedlam copter, but it's slow going on my own. Still, I've got a good shot at making it. At least it looks that way until familiar black and blue blur falls through one of the holes in the ceiling, takes one look at me and grins. Oh, it's about to be that chick. Yep.
Hey there, sunshine. Gotta say, I didn't expect to see your raggedy-ass outfit here when we got the call.
Raggedy ass.
A data science facility's one hell of a step up from a pet store. But you're not too much of a big shot to leave without saying hi now, are ya? After all, we're old pals, ain't we?
Are you flirting with me?
Oh, you know me. I'm not big on long goodbyes. So awkward.
For sure. It's super awkward. But if you just ghost on out of a party like that, a girl might take offense. And I turn into a real bitch when I'm offended.
How do I like this game so far? Honestly, I'm questioning my decision to play it. Also, honestly, I'm having a good time narrating what's not voiced over. So, I guess. How you doing? How do you like the game so far?
Oh, definitely no offense intended. I'm just tired is all. Long day, got hit with an elephant tranquilizer. You know how it is. Think I'm gonna turn in early, watch some web flicks in bed, and maybe grab a pint of ice cream.
Gotta do that web flicks and chill. Feel me?
Not before you've had the chance to dance.
Aw.
Normally, I'm not one to pick up Nova's scraps, but we had so much fun last time that I've gotta insist.
Back when she clapped my cheeks in the beginning.
Okay, but at least let me change the music first. I can't keep tempo with all these alarms.
Nah, it's easy. I'll lead, you follow.
Oh no.
Now come on, sunshine. Let's kick this party up a notch.
Miss Dynamo's maybe 10 meters away, but I know that distance won't mean much to someone with that kind of strength and speed. Hey, even if I wasn't still hungover from shining Nova's tranquilizer, my odds of getting out of this aren't good. Dynamo knows it too. She takes her time sizing me up and settling her stance. Why you gotta do all that when you're more powerful than me? All you gotta do is just flick me off like you flick your bean and you're done, you sit. As Dynamo muscles coil, I reach for my baton. Bro, you know that's not gonna work again. And desperately try to think of an angle. This is going to be even worse than the trash can incident. Even if I can't. Right now, I'm as dangerous as a pillow covered in bubble wrap. That sounds surprisingly comfy. I don't get much of a chance. As soon as I brandish my weapon, Miss Dynamo bursts forward. Aw, shit. I guess she figured giving me the first strike last time was charity enough. I wince, bracing for the pain, but it never comes. Oh no. Oh. What was that? Oh, shiznit. She got a lightsaber sword thing. She kind of fine too. Hey, how you doing? Instead, Dynamo's fist collides with a glowing red energy sword held by an unfamiliar woman in a red and black catsuit. Wow. The blow is so strong that the weapon pulses, and I can feel the ground shake. It's shaking, baby. I too thought she was kind of fine. Yeah, we got the same taste in women, I guess. The same taste in fictional women that do not exist in this world that we live in. But hey, that's what it is. Even so, the mystery woman barely gives in ground. She angles the energy blade to turn it into more of a glancing blow and steps back to steady herself, but it still looks effortless.
Tisk, tisk. These aren't your toys to break anymore, child.
Yeah, I'm your toy. You can break me anytime, baby. Hey.
Scorpion! Oh my God! What are you
Scorpion?
doing here?
How you get that name off of that look? You know what? I didn't write this game.
I can't. Told you.
Madam Scorpion.
These are my playthings now. If you can't play nice, then I'll have to take them away. You never pay attention, do you?
Hey, baby, you can play with me anytime. Hey.
Don't you ever tire of it? The ignorance?
Shut up!
Miss Dynamo finally breaks the deadlock and leaps back. The woman in the catsuit Scorpion does the same, but somehow more gracefully. That's what she said. Yeah, it was. Holy shit. Where did she even come from? She was so fast that I barely saw it. Since when did we have a ringer? I stared dumbfounded, momentarily forgetting about escaping, because she's so goddamn beautiful. It's not often you see something like this when you work for a guy like Lord Bedlam. Victory for us usually means a distraction or an escape, or in this case, a catfight between very attractive, fictional women. But this Scorpion lady is going toe-to-toe with a powerhouse like Miss Dynamo, and God help me, seems like she could actually win.
Temper, child.
It just comes down to whose clit is bigger.
Stop calling me that!
But you are. Listen to yourself. If you're not careful, you'll have another tantrum. And then who will have to clean up your mess this time?
Oh, we know all about cleaning up messes, baby.
Oh, it won't be you. Don't worry. Nah, you're gonna be the mess. What's left of you, anyway.
This is turning strangely sexual. Can't tell I'm getting turned on or not.
Promises. Always promises with you. Never once delivered.
Sound like there's some history there. Beyond the grunt of frustration, Dynamo's retort this time is physical. Hey, yo. And she rushes right at Scorpion. Follows suit. Sword? Warren. Looks like that first move was no fluke. Dynamo's dishing out most of the offense, but none of it is connecting. What Scorpion can't avoid outright, she's redirecting with a sword. Her big, giant, red sword.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
It's like watching a dance, but fast forwarded to 5 times normal speed. How can you see that? And with a high chance of broken bones or dismemberment. So as astonishing as it looks, I'd take this chance to get the hell out of here. As you should, my guy.
And come on, they're closing the doors!
What? Tell them to wait!
I can't. The pilot isn't in my squad, so I don't have the authorization. Sorry, buddy. Remember to lift your knees.
Lift your knees?
God damn it.
Ain't doing no goddamn high knees. I spin on my heel and sprint towards our getaway vehicle as fast as I can. Between the wooziness and the exhaustion, I'm not making the best time. Come on, not like this. You can't let your streak end by getting ditched. What streak? I stumbled once, but quickly recovered. Then a second time, and my arms flew about for a moment as I fight to keep my balance. Mad spit just landed on my microphone. Then a third time, and I collapse onto the ramp just as it starts to raise. In a panic, I scramble forward on all fours. Hey, yo. But before at last stopping at Dave's feet in the middle of the passenger hold.
Wow, nice hustle! I don't think I've ever seen you move that fast, Dan. I'll have to find some tasks that take advantage of that speed when we get back. Awesome job out there.
Nah, save your praise for another time, you baboon.
Screw? Fine. Whatever. Thanks, I guess.
No problem, respected colleague. Always happy to help.
With an incoherent grumble, I move further into the plane, trying to find a spot to rest and to get away from Dave before I say something I regret, cause he's such a goddamn kiss-ass makes you just want to punch him in the face. Anyways, now that I'm inside the Bedlam Gata, I find that it doesn't have much room to spare. It's definitely over capacity. I guess that's good. That means more than a third of us made it out. On the other hand, that means that almost 2/3 of us didn't. Geez, we've never had to leave so many people before. So many people behind before. Kind of surreal. Feels like I'm in a war movie. Oh, buddy. What the hell was this place? Miss Dynamo said something about data science, which would explain all the computers, so we were after information? Weird. That's way too cutting edge for Lord Bedlam's modus operandi. It must have been important information too. Why else would not one but 2 superheroes show up to stop us? Shining Nova alone would have been a big deal, but Miss Dynamo too. Hey, it's the dynamic duo. Dynamo's known to slum it a little for fun, as I found out during that pet store debacle, but I thought Nova was exclusively working on national level threats and crisis response now. Maybe it has something to do with the Scorpion woman. Never heard of her before, which is maybe the weirdest part of this whole thing. Someone like her should have gone viral at some point, cause she's so goddamn beautiful. Not sure what to make of it. Well, I hope whatever Lord Bellum's got from here was worth it. Probably not. I close my eyes and breathe a sigh of relief as I feel the Bellum caught to leave this place behind. Between the surprise guests and the sudden downsizing, this is one operation day I'll be happy to forget.